come out of this thinking that you probably deserve better? Or?
Yeah, probably. Thought we were the better team for the most part. And, in my eyes, should have resulted in a win, but that's not the way hockey works sometimes. So, yeah, just regroup and get ready for Game 4.
You obviously don't score 5-on-5. You generate a lot, though. What Warren said, you need more guys in front, second, third opportunities. So, where does that start?
Yeah, right there. I think we're creating enough looks, but obviously they're not falling right now, or we're not doing a good enough job of, being hard in front and, banging them home.
What do you make of that first period, the three goals they got during that stretch? When you look back at it, what do you think caused it?
Yeah, I mean, a couple of nice plays by them, and they capitalize on their chances.
Well, what are they doing? What were they doing maybe through the middle of the ice, or just in terms of trying to, when they were able to hold you guys a little bit back in the first two periods, and then what changed, do you think?
Well, I don't know. They held us back in the second, maybe in the first a little bit, but certainly not in the second and the third. But they defended well. They're a good defending team, and we got to find ways to, get inside and capitalize.
You guys hit, I think, 4 or 5 goal posts tonight. You generated the chances. How much of that is bearing down, or how much of that is just good goaltending or luck?
Well, post is not good goaltending, but yeah, we can certainly do a better job of bearing down and like I said, capitalizing on our looks.
When in the regular season, when you kind of get goalied, you play the next team another night and you just move on. In the playoffs, you're going to see this guy again. Do you guys need to kind of go to school on this guy a little bit?
I don't think so. I think we got enough guys in here that can put the puck past him. Shown it so far. He's obviously playing well. Made some big stops for them, but yeah, we just gotta be a little cleaner and look to bear down a little bit more.
Overall, what do you think the difference was there?
Obviously, turn over the pucks. I should know better. Can't beat ourselves there. And unfortunately, I did that, put our team in a bad spot, and then we were kind of chasing the game. But I thought we created a lot of looks. Power play got us some goals, but obviously can't do that.
Would you say he's kind of an unknown goalie, relatively speaking? What have you kind of found out about the type of goaltender he is through this start of this series, anyways?
Yeah, he seems to be making the first stop there. I think we need to get more bodies to the net to try to get those second and third efforts. And by doing that, you got to have more guys at the net.
Talked to you this morning about a lot of things that depth guys do, even if they're not scoring goals. A lot of the depth guys played like 7-8 minutes the last couple of nights. Is that do you need to play more to contribute?
At the end of the day, everyone has a role, and you got to You got to be the best of your role, whether how many minutes that is. And at the end of the day, it's about winning. And coach can put out there who he thinks gives them the best chance to win. And but everyone here understands their role, and everyone's got to execute.
Warren, do you think there's just too much from everyone shooting themselves in the foot right now?
I don't know about that. I think at the end of the day, they're beating us on the 5-on-5 scoring, right? That seems to be the difference there. The special teams, usually this time of year, special teams is the difference. But they have a good power play and good PK too. So they're scoring 5-on-5 goals, and we're not scoring as many.
Controlled a lot of the play in the last 40 minutes there. Not the result you want, obviously, but is there something positive to take away from that last 40?
Yeah, I think when we, pushing pace, playing fast, that's kind of our game, and you got to give credit to them too. They played a good shutdown for the last bit too, and their goalie made some good saves.
When they're giving you, when you're out shooting them in the last 40 minutes that much, is there some score effect there? Are you sort of suggesting they're sitting back and waiting for you to keep coming, or is that just you guys dominating them?
Obviously when you're down, you're pressing a bit harder, and we got a lot of belief in this room, and guys were close on their chances, and you got to give credit to their goalie. He made some big saves.
5 shots on goal tonight and 3 goals. Do you attribute more of that to Artur Silovs or to your shooters?
Well, I think he made some big saves. I also know that I thought we had him beat 3 or 4 times with goalposts, a couple pucks laying in the crease, with DR just missing that one. And then the Corey Perry, in my opinion, I thought it was in, but can't prove it. So, I thought we had him beat there. So I think, yes, he did make some save, but I think we were just very close to scoring a few more tonight.
Do you feel like you need more saves out of your goaltender tonight and in this series?
Yes, we need more saves. Tonight, obviously I felt like that with the picks going in the third period. But, we defense and along with goaltending, it's very important to winning hockey games, especially in the long term. And, it's got to be better.
Skinner generally is, handles the pressure well and comes out and talks, those sorts of things. Didn't tonight. What's your sense on how he's dealing with the pressure? It doesn't get any greater than it is here in the playoffs.
Yeah, no, I think, tonight's one that he'd like to have back. And, we'll see what he's got in the future, whether that's Game 4 or Game 5 or whatever it is. But we'll be seeing Stu again. You have no doubt that he'll respond and play well.
Hey, Chris, over here. It's been 2 games in a row where your team has controlled a lot of the play. Is there anything positive you can take out of that 40 minutes because you guys seem to control a lot of tonight? Yeah,
eventually the pucks are going to start going in a little more. Tonight, with having 3, it's probably most nights is enough to win, especially in during the playoffs. And you look at the amount of opportunities we have. We just have to be persistent and continue to push. I feel that we'll get some more breaks.
Hi, Chris. Just to go back to Skinner, are you committing to start him in Game 4?
Oh no, I'm not committing to that or making a decision right now. Obviously, it's very emotional after a loss. We'll get together tomorrow as a staff and we'll make that decision.
Is there any injury concern with the goaltender, Skinner?
No, there's no injuries.
Okay. I just wonder, you mentioned before the game that there could have been consideration at some point in the game to move Draisaitl to center. You didn't do that. Why? What went into that decision to keep him with McDavid?
Well, I think a lot of it had to do with we were chasing. We needed goals, and that line together has been creating so much offense. And overall, the other lines have been playing pretty well too. Not maybe scoring, but controlling play. And I think that's very important. Is are you creating the chances? As long as you're creating the chances, eventually they're going to go in. So that's why we continue to go with the lines as they were.
Chris, you mentioned, they're not scoring, they're creating, but at some point you need offense from guys not on your top line. Is there any other combinations you've seen? We saw Foegele and Holloway switch, and then they were together on a line. Is there a combination that you like better in your bottom 3 lines that you might want to ensure starts the next game?
Overall tonight, you look at our lineup and how we played, and yes, we'd like some more goals, but just moving guys around doesn't necessarily generate goals. You move around guys and, are they creating chemistry? Are they breaking out? Are they sustaining offensive zone pressure? You look at the last 2 games, I think we've been doing that. I just want to be impatient on pulling the plug on. I see us doing a lot of good things. We are generating some offense. It's just not leading up to the goals. But overall, our 5-on-5 play, I think, is pretty good.
You had 2 goals directly off of, unable to clear giveaway turnovers in this game. You didn't give up a lot, but you had kind of 2 crucial mistakes that led directly to goals. Frustrating at a time like this, and how do you eliminate that? What did you think of your puck management overall for me?
Overall, I think it was great. I think it cost us in a couple situations, but it'd be ridiculous to think that you're going to play 60 minutes of hockey without turning the puck over. And yes, we got a couple goals against because of those turnovers, but overall, I thought it was pretty good.
Connor and Leon played almost 30 minutes tonight. can you sustain that type of workload for them over the course of the series, or are you going to have to be cognizant of scaling their minutes down?
Yeah, no, we can't play them 30 minutes every night. It just seemed like every time we had a whistle, they'd been sitting on the bench for a while, and let's go. They were, as tired as they were still creating offense and getting some chances. And, our best players have to be our best players, and they have been. And as a coach, you just want to give them that opportunity. And, they've been doing well, but yes, no, we can't be pushing them that much.